Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, guys, subhanallah. You guys will, I guess, for subscribers who've been um, keeping up to speed with the science team's forecast made in 2017, I guess for 2018, one of the forecasts was that the Queen's death will be announced, and then Charles will be crowned and he will abdicate his crown to William. That seems to be happening now, so I guess we were kind of off by maybe perhaps a month, given that we're in 2019 now and it didn't really happen in 2018. But it seems to be happening right now, and we've just made that forecast a few days ago and uploaded it for those of you who've subscribed to the channel and have seen the forecasts made for 2019. One of the forecasts, in fact, the last one, was that the Queen will be announced dead, and that it's interesting. The timeline is very interesting. I mean, Meghan Markle is 6 months pregnant, so she's set to give birth in spring. I guess this is all part of the um, psychological conditioning and the emotional roller coaster that the, I guess, residents of the United Kingdom are going to be taken through, simply because symbolically the Queen is quite a significant personality, um, and holds quite a stranglehold on the people of the United Kingdom. And they will exploit that. It's part of that. It's part of the conditioning. And then around about the Brexit, sorry, which is we're going to come to a head with that, and that again has been manufactured and scripted, so that they can bring about this anarchy in London. And during that time, I think the Charles will abdicate in and around this time his throne to Prince William, and it's almost kind of trying to create this euphoric um, um, uh, psychological conditioning globally, not just for the residents of the United Kingdom. And that's just to get them behind the younger generation of leaders, and that includes, as we've always maintained, Prince Harry being made a steward or a head to the military arm of the United Nations when all of this happens. I think the three lesser Antichrists that we've referred to, which is in the playlist for the lesser Antichrists, is Trump, and I think he's going to play his role when there's been an attempt at assassinating him. Seemingly will look successful, but he will come around, lo and behold, um, in the land of the living again, right? And this will be kind of touted as a very miraculous recovery. And then I think perhaps he will play the role of Littlehorn. But then you've also got Prince William, and all of this is deliberate, guys. You need to understand where we're going with this. What we feel very strongly is that these individuals are being set as, for at least the Christian faithful, for them to believe any one of these to be the Antichrist, because that's deliberate, because the real Antichrist is going to come from whence Jesus, Nabi Isa alayhi salam, was um, um, had left from, which is the heavens. So my position always has been that the Antichrist is going to claim extraterrestrial origin and come from the heavens, and we're seeing a huge um, psyop building up towards this whole extraterrestrial phenomena globally, and that again is to condition the Ummah into accepting the reality. And you've got Muamua, the messenger asteroid that came through on a very interesting trajectory into our solar system and back out again. In fact, it was so interesting that there was nothing, according to scientists, and I'm certainly not taking their word for it, but according to them, there was nothing natural about it, and that I guess, and that would mean that it was artificially, intelligently controlled, subhanallah, which again would point towards extraterrestrial life. Okay, moving on from that, and this again, it's part of our, I guess it was posted a couple of days ago as well, because it kind of overlapped into 2019 and it didn't really happen in 2018 as we forecasted in 2017. So we certainly stuck to our guns and maintained that maybe perhaps, if not 2018, then it will happen in 2019. And this is again around this staged manufactured war that they've got in mind. Now, what's interesting, guys, is guess what? 2-1 is 3, of course. The giant 21-foot great white shark, right? Deep blue photographed. Guess where? Yeah. Guess who's gonna love this? Julian T, I guess. And so will so should J.K. Bugout. But I mean, in all honesty, that guy, both of them individually have given a lot of um, momentum and uh, to the IPG and decoding that and decoding what's encrypted in it. They've done a phenomenal job of that. But one of the things that I certainly latched onto was the Aquila submarines, the shark submarines, and it's interesting that they've just mentioned that it's been found off the coast, and this was posted today, guys. So maybe perhaps it's going to happen. We've got the 18th, 19th, 20th, and the 21st is what we have mentioned. Is going to be the time around which we're expecting EMP attack on the United States, and then who knows, a tsunami would follow, as we've maintained, and all of that's to do with Revelation 12 being manufactured, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Anyway, jazakallahu khairan wa ahsanul jazaa for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.